Play that funky music, Stu Pace. It's electric football show. Oh, he's wearing a baseball jersey because he doesn't know what he's doing. And the Red Sox blow. Electric football week 9. I'm dressed right. He's dressed wrong, but tomorrow is Halloween, so that may be Carl Yastrzemski sitting next to me.
I thought I'd go as a champion for Halloween.
We're going to go fast again, folks.
All right, Raiders, Niners. 2 losses from last week, 2 losers from last week meet in another Thursday night bomb. So at this point, I'm taking the Niners.
And at this point, I'm taking the Niners, too, because the Raiders have traded away what talent they did have.
True. Bears, Bills.
Go, Stu.
All right, 2 very good defenses meet. But the way that the Buffalo offense is going, I cannot take them. I'm going to go with the Bears.
Yep, both teams rely on the running game. Trubisky has shown to be a little bit more accurate. Who the hell did the Bills have out there? Derek Anderson, Derek Alexander,
Kate Alexander, Kate Spade, whoever.
Alexander Hamilton. You know, they're rolling guys off the freaking golf course to play quarterback for them. Bears, especially if Mac is healthy, are the better team here. I'm taking the Bears.
All right, Bucks at Panthers.
You gotta love this game. The Panthers have come alive. The Bucks play an exciting game. I mean, Fitzpatrick out there, But Cam, Christian McCaffrey, they seem to have their defense has come alive.
Yep.
The Panthers seem to be a very dangerous team right now. I'm taking the Panthers over a Bucks team that crested early. Seems to be falling apart. And hey, didn't you used to be Jameis Winston? There's a career in free fall.
Yeah, Panthers are on a good roll. The Buccaneers keep changing a quarterback every other Sunday. There's no continuity with that team. Taking the Panthers.
Chiefs, Browns, and this one's pretty freaking easy. The Browns.
Can I say something first?
Go.
I don't know if you knew this, but I have 3 less wins as an NFL head coach than Hugh Jackson.
But Jackson and Haley got chucked, and I got to tell you. Todd Haley appears to be a real D-bag. I mean, he's undercutting his coach. He's been, in his various stops in the NFL, he has been a sort of a polarizing figure. The Browns just are simply outgunned here. The organization is in disarray. The Chiefs can score on anybody, and they're certainly going to score on an improved Browns defense. And, if you're going to fire Hugh Jackson now, why didn't you fire him last year when he had no wins?
Because they watched our show last week where I said you might as well fire Hugh Jackson this week.
And
they did.
Highly likely. They were one of the 50 that watched us. Go ahead, Steve.
The Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes could have a brilliant day building upon the brilliant season he's been having. I mean, this could be, we could be seeing whoever Kansas City's second-string quarterback is in the third quarter here. Chiefs.
All right, we got Jets Fins. Go, Stu.
Why on earth would Miami win here? More Jets fans in the stadium. Adam Gase is saying I have a great team around me, yet they're whispering to trade Devontae Parker. It didn't happen. Everybody's injured in Miami. I'm taking Miami.
This is going to be a weird segue here, but the Packers-Rams game, there were more Packer fans in there. It was nuts, and the Rams are playing great. So how does that happen in your own stadium?
Well, everyone from New York goes to Miami.
Yeah, Jets Fins. I've been at a Jets Fins game, and it is heavily New York accented. There's a lot of, what you gonna do about it? Forget about it. Jels, let's go.
Just end the season.
I like the Jets here. I think the Jets are on a little bit of an upswing. I think that Miami lacks identity, and
did you see them Sunday?
Yeah, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Busy work week, folks. Busy work week. I'll be a lot better after this one.
Steelers, right?
Well, there won't be many more busy work
weeks
either. Steve's going to be taking a little vacation from that work stuff.
Retired.
Steelers, Ravens. Go, Stu. Go, Stu.
Ravens pummeled by the Panthers, and the Steelers are better. Pittsburgh.
Pummeled might be a little strong. I think the Ravens defense is going to be able to shut down the Steelers. I'm taking the Ravens.
Le'Veon who? Lions and Steve's team.
Yeah, that was disappointing. And it's weird because we were picking on the guy all day, and then, he turns around and makes a great play and could be, the difference in the game. I knew we were going to lose that game. I thought it was nice to see Everson Griffin come back, and hopefully he's okay. mentally. Much more important issues than getting right in the head is more important than anything. I would like to see Dalvin Cook eventually play football. I heard that he used to do that
Yeah.
once, and I get it. Hamstrings can take a long time, but I mean, you're getting paid millions of dollars, and you're showing up once every 4 games, basically.
Because I picked him in the
Is that
fantasy
why?
league.
Is
Yeah.
that what happened?
Everyone on my team is injured.
The
literally.
Lions are not playing great, and they just traded Golden Tate. He went off to Philly. A lot of. We would love to hear in the comments what you think is the most impactful of the trade deadline moves today.
Well, certainly not Kyle Oletta being arrested.
Yeah, and Kyle Lauletta, who you're on the freaking verge of taking over for Eli Manning. You've worked your whole life to get this chance, and you decide to get drunk in Weehawken and like elude the police and
Which is like a mile square town, and they have more cops than they have residents.
yeah, I mean, good God, you're right on the freaking verge of your dream. You're looking at finishing 8 games or 7 games of the season for the New York freaking Giants and perhaps setting yourself up for life. And you decide, I think I'm going to go drinking. And Chad Kelly, you might want to think about this too, because, you were kicked off your high school team, kicked off your college team, Clemson, and you could have been a national champion. And now you've been kicked off your pro team for fighting with your teammates and their security guards at the freaking Halloween thing and walking into somebody else's house mumbling and they're hitting you with a freaking vacuum cleaner. Look at your life and figure out what you're doing wrong, and it might just be this. Anyway, what the hell were we talking about? Lions, Vikes?
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking the Vikes.
Cousins playing well. Detroit scares me every week. Yeah, I'm taking the Vikings too here. Falcons, Redskins.
One team that's playing a hell of a lot worse than I thought they were going to be. One team that's playing a hell of a lot better. Skins defense is getting after the quarterback. Adrian Peterson is controlling the game on the ground and passing guys like Tony Dorsett to take the 9th spot all-time rushing.
Talk about a great season for him so far.
I know. I mean, and who would have expected it? I thought he was done. Tell me you didn't think he was done. Evidently, the Washington team is a better talent evaluator than the electric football team.
True.
I'm taking Washington.
The Redskins never win when I take them, but they're the better team. I'm taking the Redskins.
All right, Texans, Broncos, and I got to tell you, my personal Demaryius Thomas doesn't have to go real far, huh?
Honest to God.
I think that could be the most impactful move. That gives them a guy on the opposite side than DeAndre Hopkins. It gives them a big red zone target. It gives Deshaun Watson just one more option. And I like what the Texans can do here. I think they really can turn it on in the second half of the season. I hope J.J. Watt stays healthy. I'm taking the Texans.
Yeah, I mean, and Demaryius coming over to take Will Fuller's place, who was having a really good season. I feel bad. He was on my fantasy team, too. Thank God he scored enough points for me to win this week, but now I don't have
yeah, but what a quick, like, we lost him for the season. Boom, let's bring in a pro that fills some of the intangible gaps we don't have that
Keeps
guy.
them scary. Houston wins.
All right, Chargers, Hawks, you do this one.
The stats favor the Chargers, but something tells me the Seahawks they're playing better of late.
Yeah.
I was off their wagon early in the season because they just couldn't put 2 and 2 together. They seem to be able to do the math now, and they're playing well. I'm taking the Seahawks.
I don't know about their algebra skills, but I agree with you.
Algebra.
The Seahawks, especially on the defense, are playing much better than they did at the beginning of the season. The Chargers are once again a talented but lifeless team. I'm taking the Hawks, too.
Yeah. Game of the week.
Rams, Saints. Go ahead, Stu.
I just can't decide. So like I said the last couple of weeks, I'm taking the Rams till they lose. I like what they do. I know little Drew Brees is, they're home.
That little Drew Brees.
That's helpful. But I'm just not getting off the Rams bandwagon yet. They seem to control all 3 sides of the ball and win. And until they show that they can't.
Yeah, the Saints have played much better than I actually expected them to. If you go back to the early electric footballs, God bless you. But if you do go back, you're going to see that I was not exactly a Saints backer. I am beginning to believe in them. The Rams pick up Dante Fowler Jr. Great move. You've already got a great pass rush, and you're going to complement that with a guy with a lot of speed off the edge. I like the Rams here. Not easy. I like them.
No, I don't think it's easy.
I like them close.
Yeah.
But I like them to win, and I personally I like the Rams to take the whole damn thing at this point.
And I think it's the NFC Championship preview right here. So we'll see who the better team is.
There you go.
Packers, Patriots.
Well, do you want to go or you want me to?
Just rooting for the Packers to beat the Patriots as a Dolphin fan. And, Rodgers is about the only guy that can keep up with the Patriots. I don't think the Packers are the better team. I'm just wishing.
Okay, I'm taking the Pats. The Packers seem to have tossed in the towel. They traded Clinton Dix. They got rid of Ty Montgomery, who took the ball out of the end zone, and supposedly Aaron Rodgers was heard saying, "Take an effing knee." He was clearly pissed.
Wow.
He wanted the ball at the end of that game. He did not get it. I think the Packers realized, holy crap, we need to retool around Aaron Rodgers and take one more run at this thing.
Yeah.
I did not think the Patriots looked impressive at all. Gronkowski was not much of a factor. They did not impress, especially early against the Bills. Where
it took them 3 quarters to get a touchdown. I mean, the Bills' defense was playing lights out. I mean,
and am I wrong? Brady did not have a touchdown pass for the first time in forever.
Mm-hmm.
But that does not mean that they cannot come back at home and outgun the Pack. I'm taking the Pats.
The Bills always create an aberration game for the Patriots, and it seems to have been last night's game. Last game of the week, Titans, Cowboys. There's another team I never get right, the Tennessee Titans. When I pick them, they lose. When I don't pick them, they win. So, Tennessee.
I hear you. I thought they were going to be a much better team this year. I thought they had developed a personality with the ground game. Vrabel, was in there, elbowing guys in the locker room. And the Cowboys have been up and down.
Yeah, I think the Titans are. I think the Titans are getting tougher now. I think Vrabel's influence is finally taking hold, but it sure took 7 weeks for them to really start looking like a team.
These are really both mid-level talent teams at this point,
Yeah.
and neither one of them seems to have done a lot to improve themselves right now. It's amazing to me that a lot of wide receivers just moved. So we got Montgomery. We got Demaryius Thomas. We got Golden Tate. Wide receivers were the big, we want them. Oh, you got one, we'll take them. And Dez Bryant is sitting at home. I honestly thought after week 1, there's some sort of weird money thing where, after week 1, it would be cheaper to get him. I thought somebody would pick up Dez Bryant. Has not happened.
Maybe after week 8, he's cheaper.
And, nothing for nothing, but the Cowboys are kind of bereft right now. Now, I know they're not bringing him back.
Yeah, when Cole Beasley's your wide receiver.
Yeah. Yeah. I want Cole Beasley to have my baby. I just like saying that. Anyway, that was electric football. We're taking the Titans. We love you. Comments, please. Let us know we're being seen out there. And
tell your friends, because Red Sox won.
That's Stu Pace.
See you next week.